What's going on, guys? Psycho Killer here, and welcome back to my Red Dead Online Rags to Riches series, Psycho Goes West. If these videos are helpful for you, don't forget to smash that like button. Don't forget to subscribe with post notifications turned on so you don't miss an episode, as well as any other content that we cover here on the channel. In our previous episodes, we covered golden cash earning methods in the form of missions, daily challenges, treasure maps, and other small means. Today we're going to further our arsenal of money-making methods with a mostly passive income, the trader role. If you haven't checked out them other videos, make sure you visit my channel and check them out. The trader role costs 15 gold bars to get started. If you haven't reached that yet, be sure to use the before mentioned methods to grind them out. To start the trader role, you need to first open your satchel and go to the Documents tab. Under Letters, you will find a letter from Crips. The letter says, "My friend, I need to talk to you urgently about a business proposition. A good one this time, I promise." My phone. Every time I record one of these videos, that sucker goes off. Forget my latrine saddle idea. If I ever mention that, because I have finally found the golden ticket. Something lucrative and almost legitimate by my standards that pays to both of our strengths. I don't want to put too much in writing, so I'll explain further when I see you. I've gone into town to pick up a few bits and pieces. Can you meet me in the general store there as soon as possible? Please hurry. Trust me when I say this is an opportunity you won't want to pass up. Yours excitedly, Crips. From here, you'll have a new location marked on the map at the shop in Valentine. Go to the shop where you'll be greeted by Crips and a cutscene, which you've seen at the beginning of this video. After the cutscene, you'll be launched into a mission. The mission is simple. You go to the location on the map, dispatch of the two enemies, make sure you loot their bodies, then deliver the wagon to your camp. If your camp hasn't already been erected nearby, it will be moved for you. So now that you're a trader, there are a few more opportunities unlocked for you. First and foremost is the ability to complete trader role specific daily challenges. The first challenge is unlocked immediately upon becoming a trader. The second is unlocked at trader rank 5, and the third is unlocked at trader rank 10, just like with the bounty hunter challenges. In addition to these new trader challenges, you have another set of unlocks specific to the trader role, so let's check those out. So just like with the bounty hunter role, if you enter into the pause menu, progress, roles, and then you go over to the trader, you will have rank unlocks just like with the bounty hunter. Just as with the bounty hunter, every single rank gives you 2 role tokens, and in addition to that, some ranks will give you other items as well. So ranks 1 through 5 unlocks 2 role tokens only for ranks 1 through 3. Rank 4 you'll get invited to trader free roam events, and then rank 5 is just 2 role tokens. In the novice tier itself, you'll unlock the ability to purchase the Fletcher saddle, the filigree buckle, the Goodman gun belt, the stew pot, the Monterey outfit, the black and white coats for the cloud rubber horses, and the hammer. Moving into the promising tier, ranks 6 through 10, you'll get the ingredient satchel upgrade, which will allow you to hold more ingredients in your satchel. You'll receive the awareness, which is you can learn to identify rival trader wagons at an increased range. So for those of you that like to go after other people's wagons, which my personal style of gameplay, I don't do that. But if that's you, this will make it to where you can see them from further away. The canine warning, you can train your dog to warn of thieves raiding your camp. And then ranks 9 and 10, you'll just get 2 role tokens. The promising level unlocks are the Sunderland outfit, the Tapscott gloves, the medium delivery wagon, the weapon locker in your camp, the lance knife, and the trader camp theme for your tent and tables and everything. Moving into the established rank, phone always goes off when I'm recording a video. Ranks 11 through 15, you'll unlock efficiency, which increases the amount of raw materials from perfect carcasses when donating to a trading company. 2 role tokens here. The material satchel upgrade, so now you can hold more materials in your satchel. And then 14 and 15 are 2 role tokens. The established unlocks are the Carmelo and gray coats for the clad rubber, the Worthington outfit, rawback ring, a large delivery wagon, the Goodman holster, the long tied curls haircut, the hunting wagon, which is extremely efficient, and a pump action shotgun variant that can be purchased at the armory or the gunsmith, whatever you want to call it. And then for the distinguished levels 16 through 20, you'll get protection, which is you can learn to reduce the chance of raids in your camp. Basically, it's like with Grand Theft Auto where your businesses get raided, your camp can get raided also. And this will cut down the amount of frequency that your camp gets raided. And then ranks 17, 18, 19, to 20 are all just 2 roll tokens. For the distinguished kit unlocks, you've got the Tringham outfit, the hat tipping emote. Pretty sure that's an emote. The brass spectacles, and the dapple rose gray and silver coats for the clad rubber horse. The first thing I want to show you in the role itself is the butcher table. At the butcher table you have 3 options. First are the materials. You fill this bar up by donating animals and animal parts to crypts. Fastest way to fill this bar up at the time being is with 3-star whitetail bucks. You can also get a good turnaround on perfect panthers and cougars, but the bucks are more abundant. However, what I generally do is set my camp up in the grizzlies or the Great Plains and just kill everything. Keep in mind as well that you cannot donate fish to crypts. Smaller fish that fit in your satchel can be broken down and used as food, whereas larger fish that go on the back of your horse can only be sold to butchers. Now once you unlock the naturalist role, you can also donate the legendary carcasses, pelts, and hides to crypts for a healthy payout of materials, but we're going to cover that in the naturalist portion of our money-making methods later on in the series. Alright, the second option at the butcher table is the supplies. Supplies can be purchased or stolen via supply missions. Now, much like in Grand Theft Auto Online, supply missions for the motorcycle club businesses and the bunker, these supply missions vary in amount of supplies and types of missions. If you have more people in your posse and you get individual bags, of course you can fill up your supplies faster. The bags are worth 25% of the supplies bar each, and the wagons are generally worth an entire supply bar. I strongly recommend, as long as you can afford it, to purchase supplies. If you're running solo, you can purchase the supplies, then you can immediately join a new session via the online menu and selecting your camp. If you do this, you'll completely do away with the long wait time for the supplies. They'll be immediately delivered to your camp. The final option here is the delivery option. This is where you cycle left or right to determine whether you want to deliver local or distant. Unless a daily challenge dictates otherwise, I always recommend selling to a distant buyer because the payout's going to be much larger. I also recommend not selling until the wagon is full, and this can be determined at the top right of the screen, where you see 3 bars. The bars coincide with the options at the butcher table. On the bottom bar, there's a little break in it, where the wagon is full. The small wagon can fill up with 1/4 of the total bar. The medium delivery wagon will be full at 1/2, and the large wagon takes the full bar to fill. This takes me to my next point to cover, which is the purchables in the camp. If you visit the Wilderness Outfitters covered wagon, there's a plethora of things that you can buy. Naturally, the most important thing, and the only thing that is absolutely detrimental to the role, is the delivery wagons. They unlock as you level up, and in order to purchase the large wagon, you have to first purchase the medium. I recommend purchasing these wagons at the earliest time possible for you, as you'll receive more price per good for selling a full large wagon. The goods grow exponentially. If you open the catalog and go to workwear and trades, you can select the trader role and see a few more things that are for sale, specifically for the trader role. This is where you can purchase the hunting wagon that I mentioned before. The hunting wagon is amazing. You simply just fill it up as you kill animals, then send it back. Once it's full, or you're at your camp between it being full, call the wagon and donate everything in it to crypts. Keep in mind that the hunting wagon does not unlock until rank 10, and both the hunting wagon and the delivery wagons must be unlocked via the trader role progress screen before you can purchase them. As I said previously, when you do deliveries, I recommend completing the distance sale every single time and only sell full wagons. When you launch the sale mission, it's as simple as running the wagon from point A to point B. Along the way, you may sometimes be targeted by NPEs or even other players. If you're targeted by other players and you aren't able to fight them back or to fight them off, you can just simply switch lobbies via the online menu and start again. You won't lose any supplies or goods by doing this. Occasionally, when you reach your delivery, there will be NPEs there fighting against the buyers. Just get the wagon into the yellow circle where it's safe from the NPEs and other players, and then fend off the attackers alongside the buyers to complete the sale mission. While you're running your delivery, if the wagon's destroyed in the process of delivering, you, as well as any other posse members you have, will be able to each grab one bag of goods and place it on your horse. Because of this feature, it's absolutely detrimental that anyone riding on the wagon or piloting the wagon call their horses to follow behind. I make a habit out of continuously calling my horse throughout the ride, just in case it gets hung up somewhere. As a personal preference, once my goods are full, I like to fill up my materials prior to running my delivery, as well as fill up my hunting wagon, just to make sure I have plenty of materials on backlog in case real life gets in the way and I don't have much gaming time. So that, my guys, is the basics of the trader role and our new form of revenue. Our next step will cost another 15 gold bars, so make sure you grind that out over the course of the next week, as well as stocking up on some cash so we can do the next role. In the meantime, how do you use the methods we've discussed together to make the most amount of money? Well, here's how I would do it. First, you want to fill the material and supplies in your trader camp. While those are cooking into goods, complete a legendary bounty, then do some regular bounties. Remember, in the meantime, to also complete your daily challenges, as well as any treasure maps that you have. Also, always remember to check your camp lockbox or the post office for any other treasure maps that you haven't collected yet. By rule, what I do is anytime I'm at my camp and near my lockbox, or anytime I pass a post office, first thing I do, man, is open up my deliveries and then check my satchel to see if I picked up any treasure maps and knock those out. In addition, be sure to use the double and triple cash and gold options that may or may not be given to you for that particular week. For instance, not long ago, the Tumbleweed Showdown series was worth 3 times cash, gold, and XP. I used this series all week and picked up a ton of gold and cash, and I got to quickly level up in the meantime. Always take advantage of those opportunities. And if you don't know what those opportunities are for the week, be sure to tune in every Tuesday on my channel, and I release the weekly bonuses and discounts video for Red Dead Redemption Online every single week without missing. You can also complete stranger missions and free roam missions for a bit of a mix-up for those of you tired of going back and forth between bounties and trader sales. So make sure you grind out that golden cash, take advantage of the role unlocks that we have covered so far, and save up 15 gold bars between now and next week when we cover the collector role. Let me know in the comments below if you'd like me to do an in-depth guide for the trader role, covering all of the items, methods, and values of donations. I would love to hear y'all's take on it. Again, if this video was helpful for you at all, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. That way you don't miss out on any of the content I release right here. Alright? And as always, my guys, I will see you on the flip side.